guys, welcome to this barrows guide by me, Seth. Here we will be basically introducing you to barrows and how to do it in a effective way in 07scape. This is a guide on how to do it as well. So here we go. This right here is basically the inventory that I'm going to be using: prayer pots, ectophile, melee weapons, runes, and of course food. So this is how to get there. If you've done Nature's Spirit, well, not done it, but at least started it, you can take a boat ride there, which is just the directions you can follow on screen now. If not, you'll have to go all the way down to the bottom of the swamp and then go through Morton. Here's the boat right there. You just take that all the way down, and then go over the bridge, and you're pretty much at barrows. Now for my gear, I've got basically Mystic with Farseer helmet, and I'm using Slayer dart. It's nothing complicated, nothing really very expensive at all. If you don't have Slayer dart, just a bolt spell or a blast spell will do perfectly fine. Blast spells, air blast above is perfectly fine. So we are doing Darox first. It doesn't matter what order you do it in. I just have a specific order which I do it in. So keep on prayer at all times, protect him from melee. Another useful tactic against the Barrows brothers is to flick the melee prey or the mage prey, which I am doing here, and then that's a very effective way to just hit higher and do it slightly quicker and use less runes up. So next we're going to go to Guffins. Now, Guffins, you can actually flick the melee prey because you won't hit too hard, but that's only if you're quite a high level with a good defense, just in case you do miss a flick and can try and tank it. So just having prayer pots well in advance, just using them well in advance of your prayer dropping, just in case, because in the tunnels your prayer will go down. I don't know what the rate is, but it goes down by about, I think, between 8 and 12 every, I don't know, 20-30 seconds or so. So just keep it up, keep it high with those prayer pots. Here we're doing Torags. Slayer Dart is a very effective spell against these, especially in full Mystic. Now, I swapped the Mystic hat for a Farseer helmet because it has increased mage attack bonus and also has extra defensive bonuses which would help in the tunnels. So now we are moving over to Verak, which is going to be the I believe which is going to be the tunnel. Now basically at random one of the Barrows brothers will be a tunnel, so I'll tell you about what that means later, but just remember that it's Verak and move on and finish killing all the rest of the Barrows brothers. So now we're doing Carol. I switched over to the Dragon Skim and Defender that I had in my inventory. Carol is a ranger, so you want to pray range, again flicking the incredible reflexes and the other spell and the other prayer if you want. I flick incredible reflexes because of the attack bonus. It means you can hit harder because he is quite a tank. And when he dies, right there, we will then be going on to Arims. For Arims, I'm going to be using my DDS spec up. Of course, keeping my prayer high. For the prayer, I'm going to put on the attack and the strength prayer for the DDS specs just to make sure I maximise my hits, which were okay, but they weren't great. Now I just switch to the D-Skim to finish it off, and it's fairly easy. Also, combat potions can be brought to help you with these two parts. And now that we've done all of the Barrows brothers except the one with the tunnel, which is at random, we go down the tunnel and we find our way in this sort of maze thing. This is a 3x3 9-room maze. The idea is to get to the middle. Doors will be locked, so there will only be one door leading into the middle, and you basically got to find that. And once you find that door, you have to solve a riddle to get in, and in the middle, that's where the chest is. So randomly walking around here, the Barrows brother that the tunnel room was in will pop out, but if he doesn't, then he will appear when you open the chest. Don't loot the chest until you've killed the final Barrows brother. Killing him right here, as it was Varak. He can hit through prayer, but if you've got prayer on, his accuracy is much lower, as well as not being not as hard hitting. So he isn't too hard with prayer and a little bit of defense. So now loot the chest and then get out of there. I can teleport or I can find my own way out, but that if you want to make more runs per inventory. That is the end of this guide. I hope you enjoyed it. Remember to hit that like and subscribe button, and remember I'm going to be streaming on twitch.tv/sephrs if you would like to pop in. I'll be streaming on there quite often and regularly. Hope you enjoyed the video, guys, and thank you for watching.